All right, I'm live. What's up? Inaugural stream. I tried streaming a couple weeks ago and the audio wasn't working quite right. I was having some issues. I've never done this before. Gonna have some fun today. Today, we are building, let me head over there. We're building a stealth press. Got a bunch of 3D printer projects to do, a couple printers to build, had some parts laying around. We're gonna build this thing. Hopefully have some fun. Probably not gonna be a super long stream. This thing shouldn't take too long to put together. If anybody shows up, I'll hang out with you. If not, I'm just gonna build. Also wanna make sure that my audio is okay. Everything looks like it's showing up fine in Streamlabs here, but who knows what that really means. I'm just gonna get into it, since I'm streaming to nobody. Let's go to the bench. All right, so if you don't know what this is a stealth press. It's a heat press insert tool. Heat press inserts are used for a bunch of different things in 3D printing. Normally you have a bore, something like this, and you'll take one of these little inserts and stick it in there, something like that, and then use a soldering iron to press it down into place there. The problem with doing it freehand is you can get these kind of cattywampus, you can get them cocked in there, and you run out of hands very quickly for holding all the little pieces. With a heat press insert tool, this is going to hold your soldering iron here for you. So this will go in the slide and it'll go up and down and press your inserts. So we have an awful lot of inserts to press by hand to build this thing. One of those things where you kind of need the tool to make the tool, I guess, right? Sure, my audio is still working good. So this was made by Iconic Fab. He's a member of the Voron Discord. That's where I saw this project. I was super excited to get her going and figured it'd be a good inaugural project for the stream. Since I saw the project on the Voron Discord, a bunch of YouTubers have made these, so I guess I'm not groundbreaking or anything, but gonna have some fun today anyway. We're just gonna work through the manual here. Like I said, it's probably not gonna be a super long build. Some printing guidelines. I printed all these at general Voron spec. 4 walls, 5 top bottom, 40% infill. Most of this stuff is PLA. I did print the bits closest to the hot part in ABS. So the soldering iron holder is ABS, and the little bracket here that holds the soldering iron holder is also ABS. Everything else is PLA because that's what I had in the printers at the time. All right, so right off the rip, we are pressing heat set inserts. Looks like we got 2 in the ends here. Guys should be up to temp already. Slide that on and then press it in. Just like that. That's the other thing that this tool is hopefully going to solve. Sometimes if you don't pull the soldering iron perfectly flat out, it'll pull the insert out a little bit like it did right there. I'm just going to preload these a little bit so I can go right down the line. A little bit of something in that hole there. We got 4 down the spine here. You know what? I think I might only do every other one of these. How many holes we got here? Actually, I guess we could just open this up. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we go every other. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one. We'll just do them all. A little bit of overkill never hurt anybody, right? We got a couple on the back here. Nope, just one on the back. And then we should have 8. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's no number 3, so there is only 7, all right. And then we have the other piece of the spine. Sorry about that. I have to rig up a cough button here. I'll rearrange my windows a little bit. Still getting used to this streaming thing. No, it looks like I'm not streaming anyway, so we're just gonna keep on trucking here. Just pressing these in until they're just a little bit past flush. Might have gone a little bit too far. Like I lost an insert. Good thing they're cheap, right? And then we got one on the back, I believe. And a couple on the side here. I wish I had something to wipe this tip off on, but I don't out here. All right, moving on to the top piece. Now this is a little bit of a remix from what the original design was. Somebody remixed a handle onto the top. The original piece was only this stopped here and didn't have the handle. And I figured in my garage I'm not going to have it on the bench the whole time, so the handle would be helpful. Just making sure my print's going all right back there. Making a little webcam mount so I can get another camera on the bench. All right, how many more heat inserts we got? Holy moly, none? Really? Wow. All right. Oh, no. Couple in here. Looks like right in the tip. And that's it. So the design calls for some more in these guys because there's a little bit of cable management that goes in there. I don't think I'm going to worry about that yet. I'm not sure. I want to see what my use for this is going to be before I start worrying about that kind of stuff. There has to be a couple in this build plate, right? In these. Yeah, 2 inserts in the build plate here. All right, we can start assembling now. So the first thing we're going to do is, looks like build up our bearings. So in this, we got 2 little flanged bearings here. These are going to be just like a regular Voron bearing stack. It looks like I'm going to need a washer, so bear with me for a second. Just 1 washer we're going to need, or 2? Ooh, 1's too much. Well, we'll have to hope that none is okay then. So these guys are just going to kind of float in there. They're actually, it's going to thread into this, but there's no actual fastener, so. That's not the right bearing. That's why it won't fit. Let me grab a different bearing real quick. Throw that one back in there. I have to remember that there's 2 different size bearings in here. I'm definitely going to need a washer. If I can get it in there. I definitely don't think I can get a second one in there. You know what? I'm going to try though. Yeah, I gotta try and squeeze another bearing in there, or another washer. Gonna be just too loose. Let's see, how am I gonna do this? Going to be difficult to do on the camera, especially since I'm not very good at this yet. These are kind of a pain to get in here. I don't remember having this many problems on the Vorons I built. Shim needs to be like half as wide. We're gonna make it work, but it's not gonna be happy about it. Printer's making some noise over there, just making sure she's okay. We get her? Oh yeah, we got her. Get an actual Allen wrench out so I'm not killing my hands here. This doesn't have to be tight, but I do want to make sure that we're in there. There we go. Now we just have to do it again. So we got shim. Bearing. Bearing. Then another shim. Well, I better loosen this a little bit before we start trying to put the other shim in. That other one was that tight. I can't imagine how tight this one's going to be. Tightened down with the plastic compressed. Finally starting to warm up in here. Chilly here this morning. Trucking over there, that's a good sign. Get it? Finally? Maybe? I think I got it. Woohoo! All of the tension on these bearings is on the inner races, so they still all spin just fine, even though they were a real bear to assemble. All right, what do we got next here? Now we put the rail on. Well, I might have to do a little bit of modification here. I don't know if you can see that, but the part is like whoop at the end. This didn't get pushed in far enough. How am I going to treat that? Piece of sandpaper, maybe? That is not letting it go into position. All right, let's try this. Does it fit any better? Oh yeah. Well, maybe not. Maybe I need a little bit more. There's definitely a hollow in the middle of this for some reason. There we go. We're just going to tighten them all down here. Now, it looks like the instructions here call out changing one of the fasteners so that we can have it act as an end stop for this bearing block, which probably a good idea. Now, I don't think it's gonna matter once it's assembled. Yeah, I might not even do that because it's not gonna matter once it's assembled. I'm just gonna pop one of those back in when I'm done with the bottom there. These little braces go on. Oh, I was gonna pop that guy in. Wonder if that got picked up. And look at that, it's starting to take shape. Now the key back. Oh, key back probably should have had some heat set inserts in it, huh? I think so. Let's take care of that real quick. Now my key back here is a cheapie off at Temu. It was like, there was a 5-pack for like $6, I think. So I had to modify this mount a little bit in order to make it work. These are a little bit thinner, so I just sliced a little bit off. I think it'll work just fine. No, I can't do that yet. I gotta mount this first. All right, now time for the key back. Maybe. Might have to clean this hole out a little bit first. Perfect. Look at that. Hell yeah, that's gonna work great. Key back installed. And with that installed, that now locks our carriage in place. Got a few more bolts here. Nice. Then, oh, I already popped that guy in. Now it's time for the arm. Oh, you know what? can't quite put that on yet because we have to do something else. It's time to run the key back. Now watch your eyeballs. That actually wasn't bad to do at all. I remember having a lot more problems building the switch wire. I may have to go in and lube that rail. It's not really returning the way it should. But we'll get it all together first. Don't worry about that some other time. Now this guy goes thusly, all right? Get back here. All right, now I got to figure out how to get my soldering iron in here. There we go. I think we just got 2 more screws here and we're all done. Oh no, there was supposed to be another heat insert. Didn't see that one coming. There we go. You just gotta get a little creative. That's not going anywhere. Very nice. All right, well, let me switch back, make it look like I know what I'm doing here. Hey, I know that was painful. I apologize. Hopefully next time will be better. For the nobody that tuned in, thanks for tuning in. You guys are great. We'll catch you next time, maybe tomorrow. I can work on this a little bit and get